Hi, my name is Tracy Smith, and I am the founder of EntrepreneurGirl, which was created to help others build business, love their life, and balance both. Here on this channel, we put out a video at least once a week to help you make money online, reach your personal and business goals, balance your responsibilities, and motivate you to be your best. My whole family was born in Indiana, but I was born in Kokomo, which is an automotive industrial town that I simply adore. But I attribute that Tracy Joe to my upbringing in Lexington, Kentucky, where people say things like, "Y'all come back now." Growing up, there was my dad, my mom, my older sister, and myself. We're all pale and tall, except for my mom, who's little bitty 5'2" Native American. We were happy, the perfect childhood. I loved school. I loved having friends. I was always a straight A student in the full-time gifted program. I would later go on to get scholarships to get into college. I liked to play the flute, first chair classical music, or a cigar. I'm not sure what I just drew. I was a cheerleader and had many trophies for that. I was an avid reader, always had a book in my hand. I even taught myself sign language. Apparently not how to draw a hand. I was in the acting company for teen. I loved to bowl. I loved to play basketball, and I volunteered work at the local hospital. Growing up, I was quite the mix of the girly girl and the tomboy. Actually, if I'm honest, I'm exactly the same way now. I would always wear the pink tiaras and the pink poofy skirts and the pink necklaces. Everything was pink. But at the same time, I would fight the neighborhood boys and beat them up, actually. And we would climb trees together and get all scraped up and go skateboarding and play basketball. And I was just very competitive and very much into the guys' world. After graduating high school, I went on to college and I became Florida State Board certified as an EMT, emergency medical technologist. And then I enrolled in the paramedic school, and while I was doing all that schooling, I worked at a place called Buckets, which is kind of like a Hooters. Don't judge me. My first big girl job was at Peds ICU at a local hospital, and all the kids were really sick, and I had to work the night shift. I absolutely hated both of those things. So I decided that wasn't for me. I wanted to work with kids, but happy kids, and I got this great idea. Hey, I will enroll in the elementary education program at the University of South Florida. So that became my first major, and I loved it. While I was at college, I met my soon-to-be husband, Joe, and we built a house together, and we got married, and we started having babies. We ended up with 4 boys and 4 girls total. 8 kids, big, happy, healthy family, and I couldn't be more ecstatic. I grew up with my mom being 13 out of 18 kids. I had tons of aunts and uncles and chaos around me all the time. Life was good, but I had to drive away every day and go to work for minimal money and not the lifestyle that I wanted. I wanted to be in charge of my own schedule. I wanted to make a lot more money than I was making. I wanted to be able to do things that I love, like travel the world and spend time with people and create memories. So this wasn't working. So I said to heck with that, and I did a lot of research, a lot of reading. I decided to stay home with my babies and homeschool them and enroll back into college for my second major at the University of Florida in business, which ironically is what the Myers-Briggs test from all those years ago told me I'd be great at, but of course I didn't listen to. And some really bad things happened. I ended up having a pulmonary embolism, which nearly stopped my heart and stopped me breathing and nearly killed me, and I spent a very long time in ICU. And then just a couple years later, as I thought I was getting over the first episode, they found thyroid cancer, which won't kill me, but doesn't exactly make me very happy either. And this is just a couple of the things that happened. So all of these life events really forced me to be brutally honest with myself and analyze who I was and what I wanted out of my life and what changes needed to take place in order to get me there. But by living through these hardships and spending 4 months analyzing everything, I aspired to change my life for the better, and now I hope to help others through their own personal evolution. It took me time figuring out what were the big things in my life. Things like friends and God and family and travel, represented by these big rocks in this face I'm trying to draw. And then there were medium rocks of things that were kind of important. But I filled it up with all of this stuff like dishes and clothes I was going to wear, and I didn't have time for the things that mattered. It's true what they say, life is not about finding yourself, it is about creating yourself, and never again will I have a 9-to-5 job. Becoming an internet entrepreneur has allowed me the greatest gift of all, to build a business around a life I love and to be able to balance both. And that is how EG came to be. I started this YouTube channel because I wanted to be an impact in just one other person's life and give them options. And then I found there were lots and lots of other people that were interested in changing their life. So here I am now in 2016, and I am thankful to be able to stay home and homeschool my babies and live on my beautiful Pine Island, yep, complete with like a bridge and palm trees and water and the whole 9 yards, and just be happy and healthy and to be in a place where I can have a lot of fun every day. And I want you to be able to do this too. And that is the point of Entrepreneur Girl, and that is what I hope to accomplish with you. So welcome to Entrepreneur Girl, where we will talk about combining several streams of income so that you can work anywhere in the world, doing any activity you desire, all from your backpack. I hope you will subscribe and continue to watch our videos. If you would like to find more great information like that here on the YouTube channel, you can go to www.entrepreneurgirl.net or visit any of our social media accounts by clicking on the social media icons that you can find both here on the YouTube channel or on entrepreneurgirl.net. I look forward to learning and living with you guys. Until then, bye.